Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be exposing myself. Not in like a creepy way, or even in a cancellation way, just in the sense that I'm reading my journal from 2001. I was 11 years old. I am currently an elder being. Let's get into it, shall we? First of all, can I just say the texture of these notebooks was just so nice. I think this page is pretty relevant to modern times, actually. This is from September 17th. Why did I say it like that? September 17th, 2001. I have a dream. This is about the speech I Have a Dream. This speech is totally poetic. It sounds relatively realistic. Freedom rules. I wish that I could write a speech like it. Really, however, I don't think that it has exactly been fulfilled. But what can I say? The man was a genius. Never mentioned in my name at all. Never said the phrase Martin Luther King Jr. at all. 2 days later, one thing I can do to end discrimination. One thing I can do to end discrimination would be to tell all of the people I know to stop discriminating. Hey you, stop discriminating. They would spread this to everyone else that they know until the universe knows. It would take a few years. But I don't think I have a more efficient way to solve discrimination. Sorry if I'm extremely sweating during this video. I just realized that like the air has not been on upstairs this whole time. I am downright nasty right now. I need an ice cold beer for this. Just kidding, it's actually room temperature. Anyway. Someone willful. This was written on December 11th, 2001. Quite a long time. My best friend Jamie is totally and wholly willful. She is a Leo, a fire sign. Jamie has a fiery personality and will not do just whatever you say. You may notice this is the second time I've written the word whatever in this journal. That was very much what I did back then. Anyway, Jamie loves leading people but hates being a follower. She is also rather stubborn and defends what she believes in. Jamie is in total control of her life and ours, and she literally rules. Public speaking. People are afraid of public speaking simply because they do not know the people around them. They feel people's invisible eyes and get freaked out. I mean, if you're public speaking, you can look around and see their actual eyes, but okay. They also have a fear of messing up, maybe. That is why people are fearful of public speaking. That was written on 12/17/01, then we jumped to 1702. Like, oh my god, so I was 12 when I wrote this. Why are there so many gaps? I don't understand. Here we go again. Courageousness possessing people. My best friend Jamie is a risk taker. She once yelled at one of her friends at the risk of losing them as a friend. She takes risks for her own emotional well-being. I'm weird, but I blame this on her natural Leo sign instincts. She also does stuff like standing on top of monkey bars for the thrill of it. This is actually really cute because like you can see my like early budding interest in astrology. It's also really funny because I haven't actually talked to Jamie in a while. We follow each other on social media, but like we're just living very different lives now. How would you define the word? A person who explores foreign lands for adventure. Explorer. What adjectives describe one? Curious, bold, and brave. Who are some examples of explorers? Bilbo Baggins, Christopher Columbus, and my cat. I'm suffering, oh my god. I don't have the coronavirus, by the way, it's just allergies, but the fact that my examples for explorers are Bilbo Baggins, Christopher Columbus, and my cat. I can't. On March 6, 2002, I had to describe the words shrewd and miser. Here's how I did it. Shrewd, dictionary definitions, having a sharp mind. Synonyms, keen, clever, sharp, crafty. Examples of shrewdness. A really smart person who schemes well or uses people to their advantage. The typical Gemini or Virgo. I guess. Miser. Dictionary definition, a person who loves money for their own sake. Synonyms of miserly. Cheap person and greedy. But we're not describing miserly, we're describing miser anyway. Examples of miserliness. A person who is greedy with money and won't spend it because they're so greedy. Like Scrooge. So it's like Geminis, Virgos, and Scrooge. Those are the only two kinds of people in the world, that's it. Alright, so here we are on March 11th. The 11th March of the year 2002. That's what I wrote right here. Advantages and disadvantages. The advantages of immortality are that you would probably know everything because you would probably have a lot of experience. Disadvantages include people around you will die, like your friends and family, and also you will probably see too much change, but you'll have to live forever. And if the world is destroyed, you'll keep living, but probably just in space. Honestly, this is like ahead of the times because like I still feel that way. I think immortality has more disadvantages than mortality. Just saying. Like, to be trapped in a consciousness for the rest of existence? No thank you. And yeah, I do wonder sometimes, like, if immortals were a thing. Because the world, as we know it, isn't going to last forever. What are the immortals going to do? What are the vampires going to do when global climate change hits its fever pitch, you know? Like, we have no plan. This one's a treat. Okay. March 19th, 2002. Describe a time you were tricked. Somebody said they would get people to join my Neopets guild for 2 code stones. I gave them their code stones and they told me that I did not give them to them. So I was almost tricked into giving them more, but I did not get tricked into it. I no longer give code stones. I forget what code stones even were, but I do remember that I had a lot of really cool guilds going on. If my estimate is correct, I think at this time I was running a guild about Frodo Baggins. It was called Frodo Freak. If you're a real one, you'll remember Frodo Freak. I think I had like 100 members. And I was like, I'm popular. I was like really, really into Lord of the Rings during this time. Sadly, that was the last entry in this whole book. That's actually really sad. I want to learn more about who I was at this time in my life. This is one of my prized possessions. This is a lawn gnome named Surge. His full name is... No, I forgot it. He has like a whole name, and now I completely forget what it is. Surge something. Anyway, he was named after the guy from System of a Down, and like there was some sort of special occasion, and I remember being like, all I want is a lawn gnome. My parents were like, are you sure? And I was like, yes. And to this day I love him. I don't know why his little ass is up in the air, but whatever. That's it. That's the whole video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you whenever I make another video. Alright, bye.